evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falcor Bay. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He's 5'5.5" tall and has a... It's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be to look up and see this man about to fight you? He is one of the absolute...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
It's hard. You got to concentrate. Preserve that energy.
And that's the opening bell, round 1. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Quick punch scores. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Usually you don't have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing.
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. You're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fight.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Tried to score with the uppercut. This is a high-octane battle. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
That's a terrible round.
Here we go. It's round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with 1 punch.
You find a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Well done with that counter shot. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, and there's no way they're getting up up from that. It is a clean knockout. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
You're right.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
A beautiful afternoon for a fist fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to...
It's the Pac-Man, making his way to the ring, a man that doesn't even need an introduction, an absolute legend. What hasn't Pac-Man done? One of the most recognizable boxers in the history of the sport.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the 2-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous 3-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
This is the fight of pride. This is two warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Just misses with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice your back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with the hook. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Got him there. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao now last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got a sort of firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Come on, you're better than that. Get your mind back, get your focus doing. The gaps will appear. Stay focused. Don't let him back in.
All right, now you're switching off. You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
That left uppercut doesn't score. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe this? This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Talk about a one-sided three.
Back on the job. There's a god-awful round.
There's the bell to start round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Just missing with the right uppercut. And he just missed with that left jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can they figure out the combination? And Manny goes down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round.
Get your mind back
He's been
on the
knocked
job.
down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back.
Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That hook is parried away. Right uppercut just up. Oh, wait a minute. Lomachenko is buzzed. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now,
this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like it's
Good work out there. The job's working, man.
And there's the bell for round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
That jab misses. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. A perfect counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance without a doubt.
On to the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. They threw the hook, it didn't land. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Those counter punches have to hurt. How about that time counter shot? Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear.
Get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Here we go. It's round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
His stamina is off the charts. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
That uppercut misses. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
It's the one who draws first.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
I had to spank that baby.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
What's going on, bro?